All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Show, the Awakened Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And today, my good friend Bryan Rawls is back with us, and we are talking about the Pleiadian Line Up. We're going to talk about integration of Pleiadian light codes, and we're going to receive an activation. We're going to talk about what is coming up for humanity in the next half of the year and what's happening in our body systems, because there's a lot happening. And so for those of you who don't know Bryan, he's been on our show many, many times. So he's very talented, he's very psychic, he's very connected, he's very, has lots of gifts, lots and lots of gifts. So you definitely want to work with him if you can. He's an intuitive medium, a psychic, a Reiki master. He works with the galactics, the ascended masters, the angels, the guides, you know, you name it. All of those, the elementals, the fairies, etc. So we're going to have so much fun today talking about the Pleiadians and what's coming up now. So Bryan, welcome back to the show. So glad you're here.
Well, thank you for having me today, Lara. It's always a pleasure to be on this show.
So we are, I know it's that time, it's May. It seems you're always here when it's that time for the Pleiadian lineup.
Yes. Well, we are just actually getting out of the Pleiadian lineup. The Pleiadian lineup started May 15th through the 22nd. But there's always 3 days after the Pleiadian lineup that the energy is still available. But the Pleiadians have been, what happens during the Pleiadian lineup is basically the Pleiadians come back and check on their experiments, check on their star seeds, their energies of their origin, so to speak. And they give out new assignments. They come in and start new experiments. They come in and read old things that need to be read off of recordings or records. They take records back with them. They do many different things, and all of this is basically goes back to the Pleiadian mothership, and it basically, the Pleiadian mothership holds the hub of part of the Akashic records as well. It also holds a hub of the galactic record too. So as I was going through the Pleiadian lineup this year, I started noticing very interesting, well, Pleiadian lineup is 2 days before my birthday. So I started feeling rather strange during it. And around May 16th, 17th, and 18th, I started getting kind of queasy. And the queasiness wouldn't go away. And I was like, okay, so what's going on here? And I know it's the Pleiadian lineup, but what's going on? So what they have been doing is they've been basically coding our body with new codes that have not been accessible before, codes that are eons old, that actually came from a distant universe, not from the same solar system that we are. And basically what this is for is this is so that our bodies can handle the advancement of vibration that we are accelerating at. A lot of people are receiving so much energy and so much downloads that they are at an accelerant point where they can't go any higher because their body's not allowing them to go higher. So what the Pleiadians have done is the Pleiadians have brought light codes in to basically bring about a higher vibrational frame, so that we can hold this vibration at a higher distance, or at a hold it properly, or hold it more stable in our bodies. So that's the reason why the integration, the activation is something that we're getting ready to do. But there's lots of things that are coming up for different things in our history that it seems like has been on repeat. And it seems like history is repeating itself. And with history repeating itself, we're getting ready not to go into good times, people. We need to cut that timeline of history and bring it into basically mystery because of we not knowing what's coming forward. So I know a lot of people are afraid of mysterious mystery or mysterious things, but allow Mother Earth to take us where she wants us to go. Don't always allow for history to repeat itself. So another thing that the Pleiadians actually brought forward was the coding was also for the timelines too. The timelines have been shredding, and as they've been shredding, it's almost like the timeline's been very choppy. A lot of missing time from folks, a lot of outbursts of anger, even a lot of going unconsciousness is happening. I've actually had quite a few clients that have had moments where they just black out just like that, and they don't know what it's from. But obviously, I know what it's from. It's from all these daggone downloads. But the doctors, they don't know what it's from. But a lot of other things are going on with the body too. If you can't tell, it feels.
Can you all hear me okay?
Way of structurizing is or structurizing our body is changing. The way we structurize our food, even the way that we structurize different things. So I really think that we are going into a much more interesting type of place here in the near future if we continue on the path that we are continuing on. Also, the Pleiadians have recognized our ambition to succeed to a higher vibration on this Earth planet. And what they have given me is they've given me this integration, but they've also given me Pleiadian light codes. Now, normally I charge for the Pleiadian light codes, but it's after, so I'm not going to charge it. So I'm going to put the Pleiadian light codes and the integration together, just for you, especially on Alara's show. So everyone that is watching and everyone that hears the replay, they will receive the Pleiadian light code. So and this is very important for people. So share, because people need these codes. Not many people have these codes at all. These are very brand new codes. After you have received the codes, your energy is going to emanate the codes out into the public. You also may experience heightened abilities, heightened awareness, even being some heightened thing in your finances or areas that need some help in. So take some deep breaths in.
Awesome, thank you. Let's do it.
And everyone, I want you to take another deep breath in. I'm going to connect with your breath. connected to the group's breath. Gather y'all all up into my circle and take a deep breath in. O connescendo mokotehina hashtaine kiasai. Reno kono Fidorana akide de etiastau tambu. Ranina kiastau wanahin hinesiata ashanakwa. Shanakia reano okotemo no kotin. Nasenda de beete kiato ot. Tamba hashtayana eki. Olo soto komakoyen. Tendo tahile le kiasta la sai. Tombolo cotiana. Shanda estasi. Mokote esende de badaya de esende de kit amba ashta atakiasta si. No cotestos, no cotina ashta hite kiasta awana ayana o. Ida kiasta sede hene akiala reashono kotama ayata hide de ekianoso. Moku nahala pareano nahala mahata kiasta si. Nahata na mahasia siasi. Tu tanda hele kiano toko nila hom. Deshanda tapakata seto cosihata ala, gritando lo potocoto, dendiha sala se teshiano cotimide che anda agua. De namura na kistesia ta ashana area nehenu kuna rasyanaan. Nastasita kiana watahino kotela kriata ashanu. O kotena siana. Dedi la krita kiatamu. O kundele sela kiata ashana kiala kurana atayano. O konesinu. Inhale. Inhale. Tahida, Jatoko so, Dina kele kiestaya siana od, Janoko te mine et sida kiastal, Doku, oh, Visa sida shanoku. Oh, la creta satokut ina. Dasovutaku la rashanakia. Tomoku sendo dokutahin. Minas zatayeto oro teshokwatatayin. Tikandara de sete hinoko temua. La caras, descendo lo casi. Mokotine elekiadala kasano. Domokuteni hednikiatashtanokut. Tendolokoteis. Tamba asala kele ano kolo. Teshonokotiata. Da sendolokoteyano. Dandere hina kasano kyumna liu. Demono. Kesata kiashana ati atakataas. Mokutes. Nidanas. Jandalokore yata inaan. Bendahe sitis yata ano kukodina kashanakya. Take a deep breath in. This is when the integration begins. Dendoko tesito kurana hanaya tesitai. Janoko te muma nakotayina. Ta sasyas. Noko sendo lokotayana. Tikrea shanakish. Jekeasa nasa. Teshana kiases. Tikianza sienonu. Ta tendoloko. Pleiades, two. Take deep breaths in. While the sequence is processing and integrating into your central nervous system. Just allowing the energy just to flow around your body. As it flows around your body, integrating all the Pleiadian light codes, integrating all the downloads, all the stellar uploads, all the stellar light, all the photonic light that the Pleiadians have blessed us with and bestowed upon you. Remember, each Pleiadian light code for each person is fabricated for that person only. Take deep breaths, and we're going to move this energy up through your chakras, moving it up through your root chakra, your sacral, your solar, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown chakra. Taking a deep breath in, allowing it to permeate throughout your auric field. Allowing it to ripple throughout your auric field. Making a cosmic egg shape around you. Taking a deep breath in once more. Now we're going to ground you out with the light of the Pisces constellation and integrate your energy with the light of the Ophiuchus constellation. Take some deep breaths in. When you're ready, come back to. Now I apologize, but I'm going to need to run to the restroom real quick. So give me just a second. I will be right back. This will be probably a good time for all of you to run to the restroom as well. You have to go get, and also to get some water too. Water is very, very good for allowing for the energy to flow through your body. So
Absolutely.
definitely get some water.
Yes, how is everybody doing? What did you perceive? How are you feeling? I know for myself, it was like I'm still feeling a slightly, not spacey, slightly dizzy-ish. I'm not sure. So still integrating. But how are you all doing? You can write in the chat. Definitely drink some water. What did you perceive during that activation and integration? Shaky. Yeah, that's more like what I'm a little shaky. Yeah, so just and actually felt it more like when he started to go up the chakras, that's when I started to feel it. Nanu, Randy. Spacey, but I like it. Good, awesome. Yeah. So just allow the integration. Amazing. I feel the light code spiraling in my body and feel spacey. Okay, good. So this is a common thing. We're all feeling the same way. Pulsing through feet, tingling sensation. Awesome. Yeah, good.
All
So I was
right.
just checking in with everybody to see how they were all feeling. You know,
Perfect.
mostly spacey. Still a little spacey, but it's starting to settle down, I think.
Yeah, the spaciness will settle down a little bit. You may have to stand up and walk around a little bit, or even ground yourself out, stepping outside. But most certainly, or even eat something to ground you back out.
Right.
But most certainly, it is very much energy is definitely moving through y'all.
Absolutely. Good, thank you. So we were not expecting the light codes, right? We were expecting the integration, but not the light codes. So what a bonus for all of us who are here now or will watch or listen later.
Yeah.
So awesome, thank you. All right, so what should we expect for the next half of this year? What's coming up?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's happening globally, but I'm not going to go into the public or the publicity of it. I'm going to go into the more spiritual side of it. But what's going to happen in June, July, and August is you're going to find that the body is adjusting to the new energies, adjusting to the new mainframe, adjusting to the new ascension process that we are on. And as we move up through September, October, November, that's when energy begins to start. That's when energy begins to start getting a little bit on the energetic side, to where we're trying to simulate a lot of energy. And then also in November is the second Pleiadian lineup. So with the second Pleiadian lineup, that is when more codes will come onto Earth, and it'll be their second time checking on their experiments. But spiritually, the energy of our bodies are going to be changing a lot this year. A lot of change for our digestion, a lot of change for our lower parts of the body, a lot of change that is going to happen in our esophagus and in our throat, so that a lot of people can begin to start singing light language, speaking light language, or basically even start singing it. I mean, the energy of light language is getting ready to really blow up. And before, light language was hijacked for a little bit, and it was hijacked by the negative entities, and they tried to reprogram it, but they couldn't, because we actually had a protection shield on our light language. But in December is when we come into a new book of the Divine Divas. And she hasn't let me know her name yet, so I can't divulge her name yet. But soon. But the energy of December seems as if it's going to be very hectic on the third eye and crown chakras, because those are the prime energies that are going to be activated in the month of December. And the reason why is our energies are trying to flow up, and we have downloads that try to flow down. The energy that flows up you're going to see that your star cathedral or your Shushumna widens over time. I mean, some folks already that I see, their Shushumna has already widened about the size of their shoulders. But some folks are going to be as wide as their auric field. So that's what's basically coming up for the next 6 months. Now, our body systems. Now, I want to speak a little bit about our body systems, because our body systems are going through a lot of change. Now, a lot of people may have new diagnoses, but don't take those diagnoses to heart. And I'm not necessarily saying go and stop seeing your doctor. I'm saying no, your diagnoses are a little bit on the far-fetched and very much allopathic. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is that the new ascension process is what's causing a lot of the new ailments, the new, like me, for instance, I'm having bad bladder control. That's an ascension symptom. That's nothing wrong with me. That's an ascension symptom. I mean, come on. I was like, what's going on with my bladder? Am I getting too old? And they were like, nah, they were like, you're at a prime age. I was like, well, gee, thanks. I said, well, then what's going on with it? And they said, ascension symptoms. So go, definitely inventory your health. And this would be a good time to do it. And also do a cleanse during this time. Normally I do a cleanse each season. I feel as if the liver on everybody that is on the call right now is probably screaming at you. So I would do a liver cleanse. And also with the body systems, we are actually having more energy being sent through the meridians, and also through the radical currents. The radical currents are basically currents of energy that are through our bodies, and also our nadis and our Ida and Pingala. These are all particular parts of our energetic body that are being upgraded and being that are going to change through now until probably, I would say, at least next February. Okay, so the intensity or the change is going to be a little bit on the very, it's not going to be necessarily easy for everyone. It can be hard for some people. Some people with mental issues, like depression and whatnot, it will more than likely be hard on you. But for folks that are more like on a straight and narrow, they know what they're doing. They have their stuff together. Normally they'll slide through it fine, but our energy bodies are really getting ready to get a whacking. So just be prepared. Also, I don't know if anybody wears quartz on a daily basis, or Lemurian seed quartz, or even phenacite or moldavite. That would be some very good stuff to wear. I actually got my moldavite and my Lemurian seed quartz wearing it, and I got my phenacite beside me. So those three stones I highly recommend during this time. but yes, the body system is getting ready to go through the ringer.
So is there anything that we can do to assist the bodies to have, less less intensity or less,
Well,
disruption?
that's what I'm probably going to be coming up with. Is kind of like a energetic spa day, like once a week, and probably have it on have it as a Facebook group, and probably charge a membership fee to where everybody can receive that on a daily basis, that they don't have to constantly get a reading from me, that type of thing. Yes, Nazili, I will kindly type the names. It's called Phenocite, Moldavite, and the Miriam Seed Force. There you go, Nazili. And thank you for asking. Phenocite is one of the crystals that will kick your butt, so be careful. I tell you, my phenocite kicks my butt all the time, but I still love her. She's a little on the wishy-washy side, but I still love her. Is there any questions that y'all may have?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that at the beginning. If you have a question for Bryan, please raise your hand or type your question in the chat.
I will definitely answer psychic questions as well. So if you have a question pertaining to that, like where am I going, what do I do with this situation, that situation, etc., etc., you can ask me that. Also, I do speak to dead people, but I do not conjure them up. They must come to me. And I also do healing and activation. So feel free if you are interested in something. Matter of fact, I've been drawn to Miss Pat. Miss Pat.
Pat, do you have a question for Bryan? Yeah, you're muted.
Okay, well, I guess that I've been talking about my off-balanced energy for a long time, and that seems to be challenging me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the off-balance energy, it seems to be, this seems to be some ascension symptoms as well. So let's see if we can't bring you back some balance.
Okay.
I want you to take a deep breath in. I call upon Mother, Father, God, our guides, the angels, the ascended masters, and all the beings of light from on high. As we align with our mighty I Am presence, the highest light of who we are and who we have forever been, to assist us with the following. We ask for Miss Pat to regain her balance and her mobility. Take a deep breath in, Miss Pat. We're going to do a small clearing on this. Inastesia to ho. Dayeteki de elesia to o. Okay, so you have some chaotic energy because everything on my table just fell down.
Yes.
So, and I didn't touch it. And I'm like, okay, so what's going on here? So I had to stop, and I wanted to mention, do you practice any types of magic or any types of anything like that? Any magic? Have you associated yourself with any?
I've tried some. Yes.
Okay. So it might be you trying some has opened up a door to a trickster spirit. So
Okay.
let me see here. Dayiso toko kodahashanana aki nanemo kotala kriadni hisitikamantukut. Okay, so you got a trickster spirit.
Okay.
So with the trickster spirit, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna calm him down to where he's okay to deal with. I can't remove him in a group session, but purchase a session and we can definitely remove him. But take a deep breath in. Onindi kokotahawa nasete kiata ashandor pokote kianda astatil zono pombata awa gedda kia la arata kia statendo do kotokoyenan Chandela sete kiata awa nakiat. Take a deep breath in. And I'm going to give him an offering of some liquor. So he will leave you be for a little bit. Give this offering to the trickster spirit that is on this path. All right, Miss Pat. So get a session with me, even if it's just the first session, and we can take care of it. Okay.
Well, I'm on a very strict budget, so.
Well, okay, Miss Pat. So what's good about that is that I'm on a slide. If you find me through my regular website, I do what is called a sliding scale budget for certain people, but it must be approved by me. So if you qualify for that, we can definitely get you on a sliding scale budget for your readings. So just type in a Google search Bryan Rawls, and and Alara can give you my name and my information. How about that?
But I can work with the angelic team also.
Yes, you can work with the angelic team also.
Right.
But try Michael first. If Michael cannot do the job, then get a hold of me, okay?
Yes, I will, definitely. I deal with Michael a lot. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your assistance. Thank you. Very, very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Much love.
Much love, dear.
Thank you, Pat. Randy has his hand raised. Randy, go ahead. You're gonna unmute yourself. Yes, no, maybe so, Randy. Is Randy having? There you go. Nope. Yes. But you're not. Nope. All right, we'll come back to you in a few minutes, Randy. Okay, we're going to go to Julie. Julie, you want to unmute yourself?
Hi.
There you go.
How are you? I was just wondering, I've just been the last few days, like a lot of like headaches and pain, and I just don't know what's really causing it, and or if you had any thoughts on that.
All right, what's your name, sweetheart?
Julie Torbett.
All right, and your birthday?
5/21/68.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so yours is a little bit of ascension symptoms, but you also have what is called a nano implant in your head that is causing your headaches. Now, nano implants are very small particles that are placed in you normally around the time that you go to bed and you're in deep sleep. Normally this is placed in you by a being or a extraterrestrial being that either one means no harm and is just trying to track you and just trying to work with you in a certain way, or two, a malevolent being trying to basically keep you stopped, keep you held back. But since you're experiencing headaches and stuff like that, this feels to me like it may be one nano technology that that does not need to be there. So let me see something real quick. Take a deep breath in. Okay. Oh no. Alright, is this right at the nape of your neck and then the rest of your skull?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I want you to lay down after this, okay? Okotetina atakashana kariata ayasta asta haste inneki. Donna hilele kyondo mokote shine sitaranaya no kudambahat. One ki dendo san no ki dende hila Christ. Dendoloku, dendesi hetakiash, dondahid, o no kile dindo kosanine kiastash. Take a deep breath in. How's the head feeling at the moment?
It's feeling better.
Good, 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 good.
Thank you.
So we're going to allow that to just stick with you for a little bit, and we're going to just allow for your energy to settle. But definitely drink more water, and if that comes back, you know where to find me.
Okay. All right.
All
Thank you.
right. Much love
Thank
to you.
you.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie. All right, Randy is back, he said.
Okay, Randy.
I am back, and I'm presenting as Enteleki, which is a good word. I'm sorry I couldn't get my computer to unlock before.
That's okay.
Brian, I trust you. Of all the things I could say, the picture behind Alara, how it has the golden halo around Kuan Yin.
Uh-huh.
How would you explain
that's
that
Lakshmi.
particular form of emanation that people do it? You know, in the Bible, it's a coronation, but you know, there's so many different belief systems that have to do with how we understand that emanation of golden prana or golden light. What's your take on that? And can you tell me anything on my healing journey that I don't already know? That's really
Okay,
important.
so what's interesting about a golden aura is that I have one. I don't know if you've seen my golden aura picture before. It was on Facebook. But I will post it right below this, or I'll post it in the feed of this live recording once we're finished. But the golden aura, my take on it is basically the actual aura glowing off the person, and also that energy also basically recognizes that they have a clear connection to source, or a clear connection to what is called in my book the seventh plane of existence. Now, I do also believe that the golden aura also deems a person special, or in a way blessed. But most definitely, the golden aura dates back millions of years ago, and they use it as a person that is priestly, or of good nature, or of a special divinity. That's my take on it. My other take on your healing journey. Let's see. Okay, back when you were a Atlantean priest, and also they're showing me a embalmer at the pyramids in Egypt, but the one about the Atlantean priest is most prevalent and popping up. What I'm seeing here is that you need to work more effectively on your priesthood. Not necessarily go out and get your preacher license, but basically work more on your priesthood. Work more on holding more light. Work more on raising your vibration. Your vibration. It seems like you give from your cup instead of your saucer. You give too much. You need to stop giving so much and give from your saucer instead of your cup. Okay?
Awesome. Wow. And then there's a question from Mary Grace in the chat. I don't know if you saw that. She said, I've been trying my best to land a new job. Can you see when this might be coming forward for me?
Okay, let's see. Mary Grace Rodriguez. Mary Grace Rodriguez. Okay, Mary Grace, what I'm seeing is you're definitely going to land a job before July. I'm seeing way before July 1st. I'm not getting an exact number, but if it helps, the numbers 12, 15, and 22nd pop out for some reason. 12, 15, and 22nd. So these could be higher dates, or could be dates that you have interviews on. Okay, I hope that helped you, Mary Grace.
That sounds good. That's within less than 5 weeks. So awesome. All right, so Brian, I have a question. It's kind of weird. A month ago, I guess, around Easter, around that time, I went to this fairy hill. Okay. And I was climbing the fairy hill. It was fine. And then ever since then, my left leg at the hip has been sore. And like, so I walk and walking helps. But even when I'm walking, the pain moves from the front of my left hip to the back of my left hip. And so I don't know if it's connected to that fairy hill or if it's just like, that's it's no coincidence. I don't know. Are they connected or not connected, do you think?
I think you're connected because what I'm seeing is that when you went to that hill before, you didn't have a leg.
Ah, okay.
You are actually, matter of fact, you didn't have no legs.
Okay, interesting.
You were cut off basically you were cut off at the upper thigh, and that's all you had.
So I should go back?
I think you should go back and do some spiritual work there, maybe grid the place. There is some special or some direct messages to me about some questions. You want me to answer them too?
Yep.
So it says, Nazila, Brian, my son has been stuck in a lawsuit for over 2 years. He's innocent, but they are latching on to him. I have been praying for him. I don't know how he can get out of this trap he's gotten stuck in. I haven't been well either. I can't eat, and when I eat, I get bloated, and I'm challenged with digestion issues, overwhelmed, focused, and unable to get organized. Well, Nazila, what I can do basically here is tell you that you got to remember, sweetheart, that your son is walking his own path. He has his own chart to deal with. This is something that he picked to have a lesson of. So I know you don't want him to get in trouble or anything like that. But this is something that if he's innocent and they are latching on to him, then it will all work out in the end, and he will be found innocent. Okay, but he's got to get himself stuck out of the trap. All right, or he's got to get himself out of this trap. And with you not eating and you getting bloated and having challenge with digestion issues, a lot of that is ascension issues, but a lot of that is also your nerves and worry. So what I would tell you is first start off with some peppermint tea, and then after you finish your peppermint tea, then eat. And then that should help. Okay, Nazila? Thank you. And then Ellie Blum says, 2 years ago I met a man, and in Atlantis he was a black wizard and he manipulated me. I think I have cleared it and released it, but can you tell me if this is true? Or am I somehow, somewhere still open for spiritual manipulation? Let's see, Ellie Blum. Is this your real name, Ellie Blum? Because I don't think this is your real name. You go by something different? Ellie Maria Blum, okay. What are you asking? Okay, basically, are you still attached? Sweetheart, he's had his claws in you since day one. So what I would recommend here is a clearing of him, but it's going to have to do a little bit more than just asking. So if you have the finances, definitely book you an appointment. We can get his claws out of you. But definitely, definitely you need to be seen. So I'm going to say it that way so that your business is not put all out in the open, because there's a lot of attachments that come with this man, and yeah, you just need a session. I hope that helps. Okay, folks, is there any other question? Can you see if I have any curses holding my spiritual journey back? Also, what my spiritual purpose is? One question, please. My 34-year-old daughter unexpectedly transitioned in 2020. Yeah, I know intuitively she and I are contracted to continue working together multidimensionally. Any thought? Our love is very strong, and I'm grieved for not being here. All right, I want that one question. So which question would you like, Kimberly?
Yeah, one question, Kimberly. Which one is it going to be out of those 3 or 4? And so in the meantime,
I wish I had time to answer all 4 of them for you, but I don't.
Yeah, I just said I just put the link in for the special offer page, because we're going to talk about that in a second.
All right, can you see if I have any curses holding my spiritual journey back? Let's see. You have one minor curse that you cursed yourself with, and then you also have crossed up conditions. Crossed up conditions are very similar to a curse, but they basically put blocks in your pathway. But what I would recommend here is booking an appointment with me, and allowing us to definitely get this one that you put on yourself, because I believe the one that you put on yourself was accidentally. So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. And once we take care of that, I believe we can get those crossed up conditions taken care of. Okay? Hope that works, Kimberly.
Awesome, thank
you.
you.
So sorry for your loss.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk quickly about the packages that Bryan has for us this time before we run out of time. So I'm going to share my screen. They're available at alara.at/show/Bryan5. And there we go. So there's 3 packages, A, B, and C. In package A, it's a 30-minute session with Bryan, plus a remote attunement, plus a remote Exotonic lines upgrade. So Bryan, you want to talk about the personal session plus the remote sessions?
So my 30-minute intuitive reading basically is a 30-minute reading where you can discuss any matter in the session that you have. It could be love life, relationships, career, finances, life purpose, spirituality, or other questions that may be pressing you, even mediumship. So that would be a good one for folks that want to connect with the loved one. Remote attunement of Rainbow of Sanat Kumara. Well, this is actually a remote attunement, and ladies and gentlemen, I must say that my folks, they love my remote attunements, because all you got to do is just lay back and receive. But this energy is strengthened in connection between your higher self and earth, and your consciousness between cosmic and earthly energy, between our female and male masculine sides. This is also can also connect us more with our light codes that are needed for spiritual evolution. And then also Sanat Kumara increases psychic abilities. Sanat Kumara is actually a ascended master that has a dual relationship with Lady Venus. So definitely that is a wonderful attunement. I absolutely love that attunement. You also will get a PDF certificate for that one, because you'll be able to teach that one as well. And then we have a remote exotonal lines upgrade. The exotonal lines upgrade, the most simple explanation is that exotonal alignment connects us to the universal grid system, the planetary grid system, and our brains are like a computer that hasn't had an internet connection or been connected to the mainframe for a while. So that's what happens, is your exotonal lines will get connected all up. You'll feel fresh and like a new person.
Awesome. So that's package A, and there are 2 and 3 part payment plans available, plus the 24-hour special gift code TACS10. Then package B includes a 30-minute intuitive reading, a stellar atom attunement, and then the other 2 remote sessions that we spoke about in package A. So what is the stellar atom attunement?
Okay, the stellar atom attunement is actually a crystal. Stellar atoms are a type of quartz, and it is an attunement that you will receive a certificate for as well. And then also you will be able to teach this too. This attunement works to enhance your spiritual awareness, and all of your clairs will be a high vibration of energy moving through your energy field. Stellar atoms enhance distinct awareness and unrestrained spontaneity. These crystals will raise you to a higher vibration level within 10 seconds. Will help you hear voices, will help you to attune to your soul, and will help you to live in a more pronounced fashion. I'm still tingling over here over this crystal. My crystals came in the mail. Oh my God. Those crystals are like my favorites. I keep them like right near me. These are true healers for the millennium, bringing in the golden ray for the higher vibrational healing and attunement and helping one to believe. And that is remote and is an attunement that is very, very special to me, because that attunement is actually the first attunement that I got before I even got Reiki. So that is my very, 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 very first attunement.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. And then there's also the high vibrational healing session, which is also remote.
Yes, the high vibrational healing session is I will use all of my techniques and all of my abilities in this healing session to remove all elements, all tags, attachments, align all chakras, open all 210 chakras in the body, and basically get you squeaky clean and ready to go for your next half of the year.
Awesome. And again, package B is available in 2 and 3 part payment plans, and use gift code TACS10. And then package C includes all of that plus the Magic of the Elements and Fairies class.
Yes, the Magic of the Elements and Fairies master class starts June 1st. So if you're going to package C, please go ahead and do it now. But Learning the Magic of Elemental and Fairies Masterclass that lasts for 5 weeks in the month of June. Class begins at 8 p.m. June 1st on that first Wednesday of the month, and every other Wednesday after that. And you will be entered into a private Facebook group where you will get tidbits of information from live Facebook or live Facebooks and live classes on Wednesday for 90 minutes. You will learn the history, the mischievous and joyful fairies, the magic of the elements and fairy magic, and much, much more. So that is a month-long class. Every Wednesday, the first Wednesday is June 1st. So I hope that anybody that is interested in it, please go ahead and purchase that.
Awesome. And again, all packages are available in the 2 and 3 part payment plans, and the 10% gift is also available. Use gift code TACS10. Awesome. Thank you, Bryan. And again, those packages are available at alara.at/show/Bryan5. All right. So any other questions? Anybody have any other questions for Bryan before we go? Where am I? Lost myself for a second. Whew. So I'm finally feeling back to normal.
Yeah.
It took a while for
the,
since the activation and integration, it took a while, but I'm finally back to feeling stable and, calm, not spacey or shaky or anything like that anymore. So
sorry about that, Alara.
That's okay.
Bust your bubble a little bit.
It's okay. It's, it's what was required. So it's all good.
But I definitely recommend everyone to at least look at package C, because that fairy class is definitely a one of my babies too. Mm-hmm. It has been specifically planned for all ages. Yes, I can help you if you do package A, Ellie. But yes, if you have the money and can afford it, definitely do package C, because you're gonna love the June fairy class.
And all the different attunements and all the remote sessions
all
as
the
well.
attunements and all the sessions, yes, you're going to absolutely love them.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Awesome. Any other questions you can send them to me or Bryan, because some of you have been sending them directly to Bryan, so I don't see them. So if there's any other questions, awesome. So even for today with the activation and integration we should just drink lots of water, rest.
Yes, just drink lots of water and make sure that you go outside and ground out at least after this. And other than that, I think everyone is good. So
Nazila is asking is the fairy class on Facebook or Zoom? Because she's not on Facebook.
The fairy class is actually a Zoom class. You can get tidbits of information from the Facebook group. I'm actually probably going to try a different social network to try to get a group going that everybody agrees on. But the Facebook group is there for anybody that wants to join on and have those little tidbits of information.
But the actual classes are on Zoom.
Yes, the classes are on Zoom.
Awesome, good. So you're not going to miss, the classes. At least they're on Zoom. Yeah, good. Awesome, thank you. Good question, because I know not everybody is on Facebook. Not everybody wants to be on Facebook. Totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, folks, before we go? I think we're good, Bryan.
All right.
All right, everyone. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Be gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water. Go outside, ground, and be, listen to your body. What does your body require, right? So be extra gentle with your body the next
Yes,
6 months.
check in at least twice. And I want to say thank you, everyone, for listening to me. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Let angel wings guide your dreams, and blessed be, and namaste.
Thank you so much, everyone, for all your questions, comments, feedback. Thank you for being here with us today. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. Bye for now.
Bye now.